wrestling back in the Bob Backlund.
Oh, sure.
The champ, right here.
Yeah.
The champion, the man. Oh, so that match was a long time or something? An hour. An hour? Oh, that's quite a while. They were making like a big deal of the Clash of the Titans. I just got the Wrestlers 25-year issue and all that. Yeah, no, Backlund is like popular around the Eastern area. You're playing on the hey, get ready.
Sorry. It's okay.
What's that for?
He wants to be on video.
Oh, wow, that's great. Is it recording now? I guess it is. Is it recording?
Say something.
It says record run. Is that on? Oh, okay, no problem. Okay. All right. We're okay? Here you go.
Great.
All right, how's everyone doing? What are you going for next?
Trying to go back.
In the other room? Okay, walk right on down.
Oh, Jimmy.
Everyone in here? Yeah. Give me a picture. He's a good actor.
Say hello to John.
Yeah, John, Brett up there and said, I like this. Like I said, hey, if our store wasn't busy, he would be here.
Jimmy, your day was made. How are you?
John, I just have one thing to say. Thank you.
Would you like to say something to John?
To John Arezzi?
Yeah, that one.
I'd like to say, John, if you expect me to do this video, you need to pay me more money. This wasn't in my original contract. I'm going to have my attorney sue you. I'm going to call my law firm Trickle Down and Drip.
What's the nature of it?
Wait.
Now, wait a minute. Isn't that one of those deals where they put your head on somebody else's body?
Let me feel John.
Rick, I don't have my clothes. You all lay into it.
remember?
What?
I met you in the elevator.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
Right. You're that good-looking guy's sister, aren't you? Huh? Aren't you? Okay. I can always tell a good-looking. You're like a zombie.
We're pushing our 1990 yearbook. How much are these, Dan? $12. This is Dave Meltzer. I hit the hottest camera guy. I got to look at the floor director. He said, "Move people on, take pictures." Forget about me. Okay, fine. Nice. That's enough to forget about me. You didn't get my colors, but that max. 8-4, Jack, and Sonny. You never got my guns. You got Paris House, but you didn't get mine. Forgot about me. They're just running outside, just sitting there waiting. The pilot's probably coming. I'll be right back. That's my coming zone.
Quiet, huh?
Looks like it's winning. Somebody might be proud.
Get this on film.
That's the way the Hogan killed for this right here.
Hogan? Let's take a picture, all right? The problem is when you wipe Hogan's brow, it's back here. That's what Hogan's brow is. That's true. They were on no Hulk Hogan. It's only here to see you.
red light.
Thanks a lot.
When I look at him over there,
Anything else you'd like to
For me? Smelliest wrestler. Smelliest wrestler? Probably some guy I can hook up with. Tommy D. Big the devil.
Cornette fans here? Goodhart, why are you pointing your head? We know there's nothing between your ears. You can't hear? Go to the ear doctor. Yeah, where? Yeah, the reason I want everyone to come in the front, if you can't hear in the back and you want to bid on some of the stuff, you got to come up here to be able to hear, okay? Okay, we got a lot of Jim Cornette fans here. We're going to start off the auction with 2 items donated by Jim. Do you want to explain what this stuff is? Well, first of all, you know, let me hold this for a second here. Here, you take that. This towel right here, I don't know whether everybody can see it or not. This is a tie I've worn a bunch of times, and people ask me why I wear this tie. Well, just for the halibut. You know, okay, I know it's bad. It's a fish, all right? But anyway, it's an authentic fish tie. It is, of course, autographed Best Fishes, Jim Cornette. I stole that from Steve Martin, so before you say that. And then this tennis racket right here, it's also autographed. As everybody can see, it's got just a slight little lean to it. Now, the reason for that is a lot of guys start the bidding for the set. What do you think? John? Because I know that the same woman who offered the Handsome Stranger, wait a minute now, The same woman who offered the handsome stranger in the Global Wrestling Federation $100,000 for his mask offered 50 grand for this set. But I said, no, I'm saving it for my wedding night. But we're going to start out with what? Hey, it wasn't my idea. That's what they said. But anyway, what?
Third call when Buddy lucked out, and I was a Buddy Rogers fan going, oh my God, I don't know how he's going to beat him next week. I got to get my dad to take me back there to find out.
Let me just hang in there for a second. Well, I'm working my way back out. Let me just tell you guys 1 second. You talk about the land of opportunity. I'm just poor old Tom Sullivan from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the wrestler for John L. Sullivan, also they put him up to Johnny Valiant. If I could be here in a room like Buddy Rogers and Lou Thesz, there's got to be hope for you all out there somewhere. Let me just say this in summation, just on my part real quick. I flew with a guy one time. I started talking to this fellow. He was very well attired, obviously. He doesn't have a real big name. In fact, I don't even know his name, but he told me a long time ago he was a big ass with the circus. He said, you know what, half the battle in life is your appearance. Yeah? Your appearance, what you look like. I said, what's the other half? He says, is what the people think you are. In other words, if you keep that in mind in your life, as you go about your life, and I'm probably talking to myself right now out loud, I go through my life, 50% is what I look like, and the other 50% is what people think I'm like. You know, it hits home with all politics, your dentist, your attorney, your lawyer, your wife, your boyfriend, or your boss, or whatever. It's what people perceive you as. It's what people really, they look at you, what do they see? Well, professional wrestling is a very case in point. It hits home with all of us. What do you look like? Guy with the big arms and a guy with a big tan face, or this sinister-looking guy, or whatever. Man, he's packing the wallet. Well, maybe he is. Now, let me just say this, that I think one of the greatest things, it gives us a chance to voice an opinion accordingly. And that's what separates us from places like Russia or whatever, where they can't really do that. Only until the last couple of days, with this coup, with this perestroika. Really, it's true. That we can voice ourselves. We can channel from here, channel 2 or channel 4 to 53 or cable or whatever. And we can be ourselves. If you like professional wrestling, fine. You can watch Ted Turner, you can watch Vince McMahon, you can watch some of the other independents. Or you can just go in and rent a video of Misery or whatever. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. That gives us a choice, because unlike animals, we do have an option. And I'll tell you what, I'm just very proud to be here with these champions right here to my immediate left. And I thank John Arezzi for having the time and consideration to invite yours truly right here. And I'll tell you what, I'm very anxious to look forward to tomorrow. I'm very proud of myself being here today with the likes of a Mae Young or the Fabulous Moolah, and just right on down the line, no matter who they are out there. Oh, and whatever your eyes, oh, I never saw them on TV that much. I never saw this, that. Let me tell you something right now. There's not a town in the United States of America that these fellas have not appeared in. Well, many years before a lot of you folks out there were even born. They didn't have the advantage of NBC TV. They didn't have the advantage of VCRs. They did not have the advantage of recording these matches and recording them again and selling them and redistribution. I remember when I was a young kid in 8th grade in Pittsburgh growing up, you saw a picture of Buddy Rogers or a Johnny Valentine in the magazine, and man, that was it. That was it. I mean, that was just all you had to focus upon, because it was the only show in town. And it goes to show how great these guys are, or Lou Thesz to my immediate left. That's why you saw a guy like Billy Graham emerge. That's why you saw guys like Hulk Hogan later on, 20 years ago, emerge. They're no better, they're no worse. These fellas here to my immediate left are exactly, you're looking right here, and I think we should just give them a big time what's in that profession. So I'll tell you what, it's a funny thing. They say money changes people, and I can probably chime in here a little bit, here and there, with other people I met. But you have to remember the grassroots of life is the fans. I love baseball, I love different sports. I started out as a fan. You people obviously are fans, you're right here. In summation, really, what I really want to say is the fact that it's my pleasure to be here with these gifted athletes, young and old, and thanking John Arezzi and for the opportunity here. Y'all take care. Look forward to see you tomorrow night.
Thousand people in Minneapolis. There were 10,000 people in Atlanta. Reunion Arena was sold out. They had a card in Memphis. They had a card in Continental. They had a card in Florida. And there were everybody had made the effort to leave their home, go out, buy a ticket, park their car, and pay to see wrestling. And there wasn't a cartoon bunch of bullshit in the bunch of it except your normal wrestling angles, which everybody enjoyed because they liked seeing it. But it wasn't making everybody look like a bunch of clowns. And if you go 20 years farther back, then Buddy Rogers and Lou Thesz were selling out St. Louis like we've said already 15 times, but they daggum did it. Okay? And everybody else in the business at that time was drawing big crowds. Nobody in the history of professional wrestling, the live crowds have never been as low as they are today. Am I right or am I wrong? Across the country. What I'm saying is Vince McMahon's got the only show in town and people are going to see that stuff just because they like that. But the people who want to go and see wrestling matches ain't got nowhere to go, so they're staying goddamn home.
Very small percentage.
Very small percentage. There was 100,000 people at wrestling matches 10 years ago. Now there's 5,000 in one night and shit on the rest.
It's big business. It's a cartoon now, and I think possibly
you're agreeing with me now.
It's going to have to be accepted. It's about what it is right now.
But in 1963, if Buddy can correct me if I'm wrong, in Kaminsky Park, there was, what, 63,000 people?
What I'm saying is that Vince has the only show that anybody can go to see because nobody else is doing wrestling. The WWF is always going to draw and always going to make money and people are always going to want to watch it. But there's a lot of other people that want to see other stuff that just don't have anywhere to go.
Jimmy,
that's the point.
Jimmy, you feel that overexposure on TV is still to do?
Sure, overexposure of this kind. I wouldn't want to see my mother if she was on TV doing this shit that they're doing. You know, Joel, Dennis, some independents, and there's nothing else. And Memphis, they're still doing a little bit, but they ain't got no talent. Here's what I'm saying. I'm going to say one more thing. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to let everybody else talk because I'll just get carried away.
And then we're going to box it out.
If, for example, you go to see a magician, you've heard this one, you go to see a magician, and he makes a battleship disappear, and you believe that he made that battleship disappear, then you're going to go every single time because it's the daggumest thing you've ever seen in your life. Now, if you think there's a trick to this, but I don't know what it is, then you're going to go see that guy make that battleship disappear every single time you can until you figure it out. But if somebody comes up to you and he said, okay, they slide the mirror up here, the smoke comes out, this is how he does it, the whole thing, you're going to go back one more time, you're going to say, yep, that's how he does it, and then you're going to wait for him to make the Statue of Liberty disappear, something bigger and better. That's what they've done now. Nobody believes what's going on, so they go to see one match, and then they wait for something bigger and better, and if it takes a year, that's how long it is before they come back. And that's the whole problem. They don't come anymore to see people win and lose and to see something they can believe in. They come to see a daggum show just like they go to see John, and I'll tell you something else about John Wayne movies. People go, well, all the Indians John Wayne shot weren't really dead. Well, yeah, but they didn't get up while John was riding off in the sunset and pat each other on the back. They exposed the shit on their own program. That's what I'm saying. Good night.